Hello, this is John Boguslaw with the September 2024 market update for the suburban Philadelphia market. So, we're in what I would consider at this point to be a stable seller's market. We're not seeing rapid appreciation, we're not seeing rapid growth. At the same time, it's still very much a seller's market. So, to dive into the numbers a little bit. So, where we're at today. So, the year to date numbers are very much in line with the monthly numbers, which tells me when we're this far into the year that the numbers are going to coalesce right around where we are currently. So, median sold price, if we compare the Septembers of this year and last year, they're up 7%. You can see the year to date change, 7.9%. Obviously, 7% is a smaller amount, but it's close enough that I wouldn't consider that like a downward trajectory for where we're headed. Median days on market has slightly risen, but it's still a very low number of median days on market, all things considered. New pending sales is up slightly. Active listings is up slightly. Something I would pay some attention to as far as potential trajectory is that the number of active listings is up 11.2%, whereas the showings, the number of buyers who are going to see properties, is down by 4.4%. If those numbers start to separate by a greater amount, that's something to keep an eye on. At this point, I wouldn't read too much into it. As far as mortgage rates, so I'm recording this in the middle of October at this point, and you'll see that interest rates, they had a pretty good decline for the second half of this past year. You see this little increase here that has continued. Interest rates are up, but it has not significantly affected buyers' behavior at this point. So, taking a look comparing this year to previous years, and what I always like to pay attention to here is what direction we're headed, if there's anything that we can read into it. The big thing that I would take away from this is that so the number of closed sales is flat. It's down 0.4% for the year. It's 0.9%. So that's flat, but it's flat from a very, very small baseline. So if we look at the closed sales and the active listings also, it's a situation where back prior to 2020, we had, 20,000 to 25,000 homes on the market, whereas now we're only at a little over 10,000. So even though the number of active listings is up 11.2% year over year, it's up over a very, very small baseline that historically is just such a low number that 11.2%, it's not going to move the needle too much. But certainly, if you have any specific questions about your specific home, your specific market, please always feel free to reach out and hope you have a great day. Bye bye.